Hey everyone, I'm Mitch.
I'm Austin.
And this is Super Platinum Achievement, and Nintendo dropped a surprise announcement today that tomorrow there's going to be another Nintendo Direct, which actually surprises us. We didn't expect to see one come in June, but it says, tune in for a Nintendo Direct live stream featuring roughly 40 minutes of information focused mainly on Nintendo Switch titles launching this year, including new details on Pikmin 4. So we're going to talk about what we think we're going to see there, but first, guys, if you're new to this channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. At the end of this video, if you liked it, make sure to give us a big thumbs up by hitting that like button. And also, don't forget to share with your friends. So, we think this is going to be a very, I don't want to say underwhelming because we're not whelmed for it at the moment, but I don't expect much from this. And either Austin and I have talked about it before on another video. We don't think Nintendo's going to have any more heavy hitters for the next 6 to 12 months.
Yeah, so I know we've discussed how we kind of do think the Nintendo Switch is on its kind of final life here. Obviously, with Tears of the Kingdom coming out, we think that was the last big game to come out for the Switch. Bookending the Switch's career with the two Zelda games there. But we also know they've been working on a few games and things have been here, so we think this is just going to be like the final push of games that they're working on for the Switch that are going to release before they announce or release before the release of the next console, whether it be the Switch 2, Switch Pro, whatever they're going to call it. So, obviously they're going to focus on Pikmin 4, something we knew was coming. We just haven't seen any updates for a while, but we haven't seen updates for a lot of games that they have previously teased, and we do speculate some of them are being moved to this new console, and that's why we haven't seen it. Pikmin 4 obviously is not one of those games, which is probably fine. It's Pikmin.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't require any powerhouse to run, but we do think a game like Metroid Prime 4, which after seeing, the Metroid Prime remaster on the Switch, which looked beautiful, like, man, to see a next-gen Metroid Prime game would be awesome. So I don't think we're going to see that one hit the Switch, to be honest. I think they're going to hold out and make that a launch title for whatever their new console is, most likely mid next year. Mm-hmm. But I think we're going to see a lot of filler. We're going to get Pikmin 4 as their big one, and then we're going to see maybe another game that has been rumored for a while. I think is kind of iffy, and that being the new Donkey Kong game. I wouldn't be surprised to see that one be the last title released on the Switch. But because if it is actually another 2D Donkey Kong, then it's not going to be very power demanding as well. So that would be a good one to end on the Switch. But I think, and we've talked about it as well, that we're going to see a lot of ports on this one, and a lot of filler. And I think two of those games could be the very long rumored and games that we thought for sure were going to come last year, being the Zelda HD ports of Twilight Princess and The Wind Waker.
Yeah,
those would be perfect filler.
Yeah, that's been in the news for so long, and we know they exist, and they got leaked, so then they kind of just stopped talking about them. So we just been waiting, I guess. And now it probably is the time that we're gonna see something like that. Like Mitch has been saying, it's probably just gonna be a lot of filler games, just kind of keep you going until the next console comes out. Probably going to see a lot of other third-party games that are still in the works, that are Square Enix or stuff like that need to be launched this year before the next console as well. So probably a lot of little JRPGs, stuff like that. So I'm sure. I mean, there's always a ton of that in Nintendo Directs anyway. So I'm sure we'll get more. It's kind of the last little bit there. I don't think we're going to get anything big. I know there's speculation that we're going to get the next Super Mario game. I don't see it at all. That is going to be definitely a next console release game. I just don't see them doing another one, considering Odyssey's still selling, I think, pretty well. I don't think the sales have really dipped on that. So I don't know. I don't think that's possible. Yeah. And then other rumors already for DLC for Tears of the Kingdom. That's not going to happen. Tears of the Kingdom's been out for not very long, so I don't know. I think people are trying to put too much. Once again, we are actually setting our bar low for a Nintendo Direct, and somehow
Very
we're
low.
still gonna probably come out disappointed, anyways. So I don't think we're gonna get. Yeah, there's gonna be no big announcements. There's gonna be no new games aside from like what we kind of already have heard about. So
Yeah, and I wouldn't be super shocked to see some form of DLC for Tears of the Kingdom, but not a big major one. Maybe like an announcement of, here's a bunch of new weapons you can get with Amiibo. I think we will see some new Amiibo from Tears of the Kingdom because, Breath of the Wild, we got, 7 different Amiibo, I think? No, we got more than that. We got, 8 different Breath of the Wild Amiibo. So far, Tears of the Kingdom has only gotten 1. So I think we're gonna get some of that, and maybe like I said, some small DLC or an announcement of story DLC to come or whatever. I wouldn't be super shocked to see that, but nothing huge. No, we're not gonna get another Mario. No, we're not gonna get Metroid Prime 4. But we are going to get ports from third-party games. And there's several things it could be. Every Nintendo Direct, it's a new big-time game that gets ported. So what is that or those going to be? I think just throwing some possibilities out there. We've got, GTA 4 or 5 could come. We could get The Witcher 2. That would be an easy one to port over. We could get some smaller ones that, right now are Xbox exclusive, like Benedict Fox, the case of Benedict Fox or whatever it's called. Some platformers like that I could definitely see being ported over. Or, there's going to be some surprise ones. We could even get shocked. We were surprised when The Witcher 3 was ported over, and especially how well it ran. So there might be a big time game ported over that runs really, really well. One on that same level of Witcher 3 is Red Dead Redemption 2. We might see the Red Dead games ported over, and, obviously they wouldn't run as well as they did on last-gen consoles, but the Switch has proven that it can handle it if it's just, downscaled a little bit. So I wouldn't be surprised to see that, and I think that would be huge. If it was just Red Dead alone, that would be a huge port to make Switch owners happy for the next 12 months, for sure.
Yeah, and then I think the last thing we're going to see is an expansion into the Nintendo Online. We know, obviously, they just announced the Game Boy Advance games coming in, so I think we're going to see a slew of those being announced. And I think probably, if they really want to have a wow factor, probably the original Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow would be huge for the Nintendo Switch Online playing there, because those are still what people consider the best Pokemon games, the originals. And then I'm sure we'll get, more there. There's that is a catalog of just hundreds of games, so they can go a lot, but that's probably what they're going to be pushing right now is, hey, get this, online. If you guys haven't done it yet, you can get all these games right now today, because they're really good about doing that. Do it today, and you get them today. So I'm sure that's what they're pushing for, so they can get some extra money there. Because so I think that's just kind of my prediction. Obviously, we'll get more than just those 3 games, but I'm sure there's going to be also something other Pokemon related. So we'll see.
Either Pokemon. That or another system added. Maybe they add GameCube games now.
Yeah, you never know.
So we'll see. There's a lot of things that they won't do, I think, is the main topic of what we're predicting here. But they could still surprise us. And at this point, like Austin said, our bar is set very low. So it's going to be a lot easier to please us this time, because we have been very disappointed with Nintendo Directs in the past, especially in the last.
And I've seen other people get excited about things. I'm like, calm down here.
Don't do it.
let's just slow the roll here, because it's not going to happen. So, we'll see how close we are. I feel actually pretty confident about this one.
Yep.
We are going to see. That's right. We will see the sequel to the 1-2 Switch. I think that's something we're going to see.
Everybody let's 1-2 Switch.
That one. Yeah. So I think we're going to see that kind of game.
Yeah.
Just Dance 2023.
Something like that. There you go. It'll be there.
It's going to be those kind of games. So if that's what you're excited for, I'm happy.
Yay!
For you. Yeah, but don't hold your breath on like getting a big big announcement for one of the big franchises. I just don't see it as a
don't
likely.
Expect Mario. Don't expect Zelda. Don't expect even Donkey Kong. Don't expect
Metroid. Yeah. So
it's not happening. I don't think. I mean, I'll be so pleasantly pleased if any of those touch this direct, but I don't think it's happening because I think the end of this year we're going to get some new hardware announced. So let us know what you guys think. What do you think is going to be announced in this Nintendo Direct tomorrow? Are you excited? What do you think about our predictions? Do you think we're correct not to get your hopes up? We love to hear from you guys in the comments. Also, if you like this video, give us a big thumbs up, share with your friends, and we hope to see you again on
Super Platinum Achievement.
See ya.
Bye.